Hello, and we're back making this video about our friend the Mexican sage or desert sage. And I decided to make this video because this plant it can be tricky. I took over this property doing the maintenance for them and doing the lawn care, weed control, fertilization, and mowing, just the basics. And they have a whole hedge, a long hedge of these things. There's probably about 50 of them in a row, 40 or 50 of them. You can see that. And they're not that thick. This is about as tall as they'll get. I've seen them grow. I mean, this one right here is over 6 feet tall. I mean, I'm looking up at it, and I'm about 6 foot, and it's taller than me. But as you can see, they're not that full. And I had to figure out why. The HOA wanted to know why these weren't producing that purple flower that they're known for. And I think here is the culprit right here, is they have a whole line of these desert willows planted right in the back. And what that's doing is it's shading these sage plants. And yeah, they're surviving right here. You know, they're thick. But once the plant gets of age, any shrub, you know, they get real thin in the middle, and they'll still make flowers on the outside, and they'll still make, you know, vegetation on the outside. But in the middle of it, I mean, it's pretty thin. And this is a great example. We have this is probably the biggest desert willow on the line, on the hedge, and you can tell, like, right underneath it's thin. So that's just I explain this to people over and over. You can't plant a tree under a tree, and you can't plant a rose bush underneath a tree and expect to get flowers. Everything that flowers has to have full sun. Very little shrubs that flower without full sun, and your shrubs that change colors, your shrubs that push out flowers, all of those things have to have full sun. And there's hardly any exception for that. So anyways, this is a great plant. They smell great. They smell great. They attract bees. I've seen sometimes hornets when they do have those flowers. And those flowers could pop out any time of year except for winter time. I've seen them push out flower springtime, summertime, and in the fall, but not winter. I've never seen it in the winter. Anyway, it's a great shrub. It's very hardy. It grows to about 6 feet tall. I've never seen it get over 7 feet tall. And you see over here, we're good. You see how bushy it is on this side? And that's because there's nothing on top of it. So this side actually will make flowers, but back there, and it's causing a problem for them, because they had them on this side also, all along there, just like on this side, but they were extremely thin, and that's because they have those red oaks on the top, or planted, you know, a few feet back, and they were just shading them. They're a total shade issue, and so they had to remove that whole line, and now they want to replace them with something else. And I made them some recommendations, but we're gonna have that same issue of what are we going to plant that doesn't require that much sun, because we have these huge red oaks, and they're gonna only get so bigger and bigger as time goes on. Those red oaks can get like 50, 60 feet tall. And just beware, guys. If you're planting something, don't plant it under a tree and expect a miracle. Everything has to have sunlight, it has to have room to grow, and it has to have water. Just give it those things, and you'll have a nice plant. You'll have a nice patch of grass, whatever. But if you limit yourself, you're gonna wind up having to pull them out and rethink everything over again. So that's the video about these, and just a lesson to keep in mind. And stop planting things under other things if you can help it. All right, take care.